A very good morning, dear students. I formally welcome you to the new session that is of BA second year. And this year, I will be discussing with you all not the first your DSC papers, but I will be dealing with the papers that are related to your SEC, that is skill enhancement courses. Okay, so here is an introduction to the courses that I will be dealing with you, that you will be studying in this session with me. So these are the papers under study. You have compulsory English. I will be teaching compulsory English to the students of major English. And this is your paper code. And you have 6 credits for this paper. Then the second paper I will be discussing with you will be the creative, not discussing, but dealing with you all will be creative writing book and media reviews. It has 4 credits and 205 AECC, translation studies and principles of translation. So, what you have to keep in mind is, or why I am sharing with you these tables, so that in future, whenever you are filling your forms or doing your assignments, every time I want you to write these courses so that course codes, so that you don't mess up with the codes. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Next, here is your syllabus as far as compulsory English is concerned, right? So basically 3 units. You have unit 1, which contains 7 essays, and you have almost 1 2 3 4 5 7 poems. Now here different books are mentioned, but um, I have already shared a combined book, which I will share here also in the presentation. And then the last and the important one is your applied grammar. One word substitution, which we begin with. This is something which you people have to learn, and I will make you start revising 20, 20, 30, 30 almost daily. Second, word used as noun and verbs. If your grammar is sound enough, there won't be much trouble in this part, even. But still, I will have a small lecture on this portion. Then you have transformation of sentences into degree, okay, interchange of degree, and homonyms, homophones, and homographs. So this is the grammar portion. It will go side by side. Plus, I'll start with the poetry section first of all. One side, I'll be dealing with poetry, and side by side, you will be learning one word substitution. I'll assign that to you in Google Classroom. So I hope compulsory English course is very clear to you. Next is your main paper, that is AECC, SEC 1. First unit deals with various literary forms that I will discuss with you, right? Poetry, you have drama, you have fiction, you have prose. In literature, we generally have 4 genres, and that is what these forms have been discussed with you. Literary terms are there in your course, which you have to learn and prepare notes on. Of course, I will be discussing that. And on the basis of the literary forms and the literary terms, you have literary pieces, short story by O. Henry, that is Gift of the Magi, a poem by Wordsworth, Daffodils, and you have a novel. So obviously we will first, oh sorry, unit 4, you have media reviews, book, film and TV program reviews. So this is what I'll begin with, and then I'll come to literary forms, because as per my organization of teaching you this paper, I'll deal with poetry, then I'll deal with the poem, then I'll deal with what is fiction and short story, then I'll pick up the story, and then side by side I'll pick up the novel. You don't have a drama piece this time, but yes, poetry, short story, and a novel. And here I have given you a not I have given, but it is prescribed in the syllabus. These books are prescribed. If you happen to go to the library or even on the internet, these books will be available. If I happen to come across a glossary of literary terms, I don't have by Abrams, but I have by Leety Lemon. So that I will share in the Google Classroom. That will be easy for you. But remember, we have to work on these terms only. We have to prepare our notes at places. Some will take some examples also, some of the definitions, some of the terms. So we'll prepare our notes for that. So this one is quite interesting and an easy part. Oh, sorry. First, this slide will come. No. Yeah. Yeah. This is your translation studies and principles of translation, one of the technical papers, because we will be dealing with the basic concept as to what translation is, how it came into being, what processes form, what theories are formed, what approaches are used, right? So you have unit 1 as the introduction, then you have approaches, then you have methods of translation, problems of translation, and translation in India, which is followed by two works in translation that have been prescribed in your course. Okay, Garden of Spice, and the other one is the Inner Eye. So apart from that, you will be getting translation from Hindi to English and English to Hindi. Most probably, a paragraph will be given to you with an option. The syllabus also mentions a classroom activity. You may watch this movie, this film, if you happen to come across. Okay, and these are some suggested readings. You may, if you're fond of reading. Otherwise, the books that we have are good enough for examination point of view, but if you want to increase your knowledge, you can always go for these suggested readings. Okay, this is your textbook for compulsory English, which I want all of you should have. Now, this year it won't be easy. I will know who has seen the video on YouTube and who has not, because after every video, you will get a Google form, um, which will check you for your understanding of the work, whatever work has been discussed, whatever topic has been discussed. Okay, so you will have to ensure you have the textbooks, otherwise you will not understand poetry especially. Okay, so you'll buy this book. Don't buy books separately. This book has the whole all the course, the whole of the course, poems as well as your essays. And as far as grammar is concerned, for that you can buy the book by Dikshit, the same publisher. Obviously, this is the other book, but लेकिन आप compulsory के लिए any book that is available in the market, you can go for it. So you have creative writing by Dikshit, right? And you have by Bharat. Now, the choice is yours. I will not say you that you buy this book, you buy that book. It is up to you. You, when you go to buy the book, check the language of both the books and see which one you want to buy, which language suits you the most, which book you find more organized. And another suggestion I have, one, say for example, you're a group of few friends, few can go for Ghanshyam's book, few can go for creative Bharat Prakashan book. In this way, it will help you to make notes. Now see, my focus is again and again on making notes. If you will not make notes for this paper as well as for translation studies, it will be very difficult to score good marks in both these papers, right? Because they are technical papers and you must have your notes. Even I'll be sharing in the very beginning, I'll be sharing with you the format, how you will have to make your notes as far as the course is concerned or any topic is concerned. Okay, so the choice is yours. I will not say you buy this or buy that, and please do not message and ask me that ma'am kaun si kharidni. I have given you open option. Whichever you find best is easy. Whichever you find easy will be the best for you. Okay, so the choice is totally yours. Here is a pattern of testing that I've already shared with you, so that in the coming times you know that what kind of questions you will be asked. आपको unseen passage, not unseen but comprehension questions आएंगे from the poem, from the essays, right? And obviously there'd be internal choice, and then you have short six short answers and four long question answers, which will be followed by your grammar portion. Now you see these 20 marks are very scoring, and to score these 20 on 20 you need to practice as much as you can. You need to read as much as you can, because writing English in a good manner. When I say writing English, these are the papers, especially the creative writing paper, is something which will help you. But then one paper just can't help. You have to write, you have to read a lot to write good English. By good English, I don't mean a बहुत heavy, use difficult words. No, it simply means you should write short, clear, grammatically correct sentences. That is what my motive behind writing good English is. Okay, so this is compulsory. Next, you have your ability enhancement course, which is followed by yeah. So you will get five very short questions out of the given eight to be attempted. It will be like one word answer, or a definition or something, or examples maybe. Then you will have five short questions out of eight you have to attempt, and three long questions. So a very easy pattern of testing is there for, I think, both the papers. This also has the same. Here you might get objective type questions. So this is something you can go through, and remember you have a question in the end also. I told you this is the last unit of the course. Translation, you'll get into Hindi and Hindi to English. Both the translations will come in your exam. Okay, now with this, I hope you have a brief overview as to what the three courses are all about, right? And the only thing I want you to remember is the concept of making notes side by side. As you're watching the video, or as I'm taking an online class, or as I'm sharing the PPTs with you, you will start making your notes. And remember, this time I'm gonna take your PPT presentations also. So start learning how do we make a PPT presentation. And whenever the time comes when I give you those assignments, so I'll tell you how to go about it. And before concluding, remember these rules. Your name must show as your WhatsApp name, and cameras need to be, whenever asked to, you will have to turn on the camera. Otherwise, I will remove you. I'll not keep you in the class, because online class, if I'm taking a Google Meet or a Zoom Meet, it means I have an interaction with you. If you people are not talking to me, what is the point? Then it is just my work is over with sharing the video. If I'm not getting your queries, if I don't get your objections or suggestions for that matter, then what is the purpose? Okay, so take things very seriously, because this time I have come out with new innovations and new ideas through which I can ensure that you people are studying. Sorry. Misbehaving of any type or any nuisance during the class will not be tolerated, and one who is caught shall be barred from the classes. I'll block you. As simple as that. An email, once it is added to the Google Classroom and to YouTube, will not be changed. So please remember all this. And I hope a brief introduction of the whole course must be clear to you. Keep in mind these rules of the class. And that is all as far as your introduction portion is concerned. Now you may buy the books whichever you find suitable. टेक्स्ट बुक तो ज़रूर खरीद लीजिए कंपलसरी की, और हेल्प बुक भी खरीद लीजिए, बिकॉज फ्रॉम दैट आई विल से इफ यू आर अवे एंड यू कांट बाय, स्टिल आई विल बी शेयरिंग पेजेस ऑफ वन वर्ड सब्स्टिट्यूशन ऑन गूगल क्लासरूम ऑल्सो. सो एटलीस्ट फॉर कंपल्सरी नो हेस्ट, बट बाकी बुक्स आप खरीदना शुरू कर दीजिए. एज एंड व्हेन आई क्रिएट माई नोट्स और आई मेक माई PPTs, द थिंग्स विल कीप कमिंग टू यू. Okay, so that is all. Thank you so much, and please stay safe and stay healthy.